Yep. Running. How about what's the name? Got one short.
Took over Haiti in a guerrilla warfare. The French lost 24,000 troops, 8,000 troops was injured. Their military was depleted. Their resources was low. Guess who knew that? The British. The British were ever integrate in America. Look on the left. You read the plaque. Take a picture of the plaque if you like. We'll stop for a second, not that long, because we are in the night ward. Crazy people. Y'all got it?
Wait. Oh, shoot. Yeah, one second. Okay, first pre-integrated.
Just block out the noise. And then Cheryl here is going to give you all a little more history about this great door. All right, y'all get out.
Head on inside.
Oh.
If you want to take pictures, go ahead and do that. I'm going to get inside, but watch that will nail your shit.
Weather here better? How the weather is here better or here?
This is better. This is much better. Yeah, this is lovely. Yeah, it's been nice. Good.
Cold in New York, right? Oh, really, yeah. Yes, this time of the year.
Yeah.
It's like in August, you don't want to be here. Oh, terrible, man. You don't want to leave. I think you can during that time of the year. Oh, like maybe like. See you last night? All right.
There's tons to look at, so I will do my introduction quickly so you guys can look around a bit. But welcome to the former McDonough 19 Elementary School, now known as the TEP Center, named after the three little girls who desegregated public schools here. Today, we now offer educational programming. We really do believe in equity in education in any form known to mankind. So if somebody says, do you fill in the blank? Yes, we will make sure that we do that. Our main programs though are, you see a group outside of students. We have students come from all of the schools here in the region as well as across the world. So this group is actually from upstate New York. We do professional development with our teachers. After Hurricane Katrina, the entire New Orleans public school system was erased and was replaced with all charter system. And we won't get into the debate of public charter or whatever, the issue being that many then of our teachers come in from programs like Teach for America and other things. So we've erased the culture that is typically found inside of your schools. That's how you learn about your city and about your history and all those things. Well, that's been sucked out of our schools. So we partner with schools in order to do culturally responsive training to kind of put some of that back to help our teachers and help our students to be able to relate a little bit better. We do professional development with teaching staff. So we had a group here of about 80 teachers the other day that their entire staff came here. They're working on their culture as a whole, as a school. And so they came here and wanted to do their development. We do, what else do we do? We do anything and everything, literally. But Dr. Tate, one of the 6-year-old girls, is our executive director. And so she is here most days. And so part of what we do is allowing people to have those conversations with the historic figure, right? We read in textbooks and it becomes so distant and such a far away thing, but this is face to face. Kids are able to ask any question, and as you can imagine, if you've ever worked or been around like second graders, there are no limits. They ask anything and everything. I know more about Dr. Tate than I ever cared to know, and she's shared more than she's ever cared to know. But it makes that connection. It allows students to really work through those thoughts. You know, we're told so often that we're not supposed to talk about race, we're not supposed to talk about money, we're not supposed to talk about all of those things that all play into equity in education. And so we talk about all that. It is a safe place for anybody and everybody to ask those questions. So you are in their first grade classroom. This is where they came that morning. When they were placed in here, this classroom was full. The school was full of students. It was November. School started in August for everybody except for them. And so when they were placed in the classroom, you can see the size of how big they were. They were 6 years old. Every student would be taken out of the school and would not return for another 18 months. The protesters would remain outside. The 3 girls would remain in here with their teacher, and that was it. After that, they then would go on to desegregate another elementary school, because this school then became an all-black school. They would go on at another elementary school, their middle school, and their high school. So it would take 10 full years to fully desegregate Orleans Parish schools. And they had to be the first. Nobody could go ahead of them. And so for a lot of years after that, they didn't tell their story. We know Ruby's story. Ruby, same day, same time, same program. They were known as the New Orleans Four. But Gail, Tessie, and Leona were done, and we're not telling their story until Dr. Tate went to acquire this building. And so that is what we do now. But can I answer any questions?
You said 4?
Yes. So Ruby, Gail, Tessie, and Leona.
Oh, Ruby.
Yeah. No, Ruby is a part of it. There were 140 families originally that applied to participate. 6 were selected, 3 here and 3 at the other school. But 1 girl dropped out because of threats made against her family, and 1 was disqualified because her dad didn't live in the home, and that was one of the requirements for the program. And so that left Ruby by herself. Ruby's experience is very different in the fact that when she went, she was placed in a separate classroom and eventually would be placed in a school, or in a classroom, sorry, where the students didn't leave and other black students did join her eventually. Whereas here, everybody was removed. So it's just very different experiences, even though same program.
Why were there so few families?
You want to go to?
No. Yes and no.
Yes, and no.
At the same time. I'm a chaperone.
Cheryl, I got this.
Oh, I got you.
Let me go grab the book.
All right, baby.
Yeah, that's what we had recess every day. Imagine that. Those people,
You got it?
They couldn't go outside.
I ain't gonna walk in your
Because
shop.
there were so many threats.
I didn't get to shut up.
So just in case, you remember they had the bombing in Birmingham, the church? So they didn't throw a bomb. This is supposed to be like a little protection.
So they didn't go outside.
Imagine all year, they had to stay right in here.
Can you imagine how sad a lot?
Oh, Lord, right
That's
there.
why
That's what's
see
there.
this alone, when I see Dr. Tate, I want to hug her because she had to sacrifice a year and a half right here,
Yeah.
while the rest of the kids were outside.
Oh, great. Get you fired. And that's right. They didn't have very much room, did they? That's a shame.
It's a little itty bitty hall.
Right in the middle is where the plaque.
Look at the right side, then look at the left
Not
side.
the whole wall, keep in mind, half of that wall. Look at all the vegetation on this side. All that was covered with water. Water was all the way at the top of the wall before it came down. The people in the community believed it was blown up. See, the water's kind of high because they're all in the grass right now. It crests so high. But they believe that they blowed it up again because they all said they heard an explosion. You had about 1,200 people on this bridge waiting to be rescued. Women, children was first. And animals,
on, no fairy tale, moving on. It's more confusing every day. Oh, sometimes you really see end up to heaven, it's everything wrong way. I heard a few calls, we ride, we walk, we do like just walking away. Have our love and dance, we take second chance, don't the fantasy guys you want you to stay. We be so empty long. We don't know which way to go. Cause we love everything wrong. Maybe we should take it slow. Take things alone. This time will take it slow. Take it slow. This time will take it slow.
welcome to Pat O'Brien's.
Got it. That's all I need. Thank you.
Not this weekend, next week.
I need to go catch a game. I went to one last year. It was pretty fun. I said, I need to go catch a game.
It's close, man. You good. You good. You in there.
So this is the D and D Harrison last night podcast.
It's Thursday night. We've been here since Tuesday. I promised to nail a hurricane, official hurricane to Pat O'Brien's. It took 3 days to get to Pat O'Brien's. I ain't never done a team with my daughter. We got to do 3 teams.
Oh. I had my hand grenade though.
Yeah, she already had a hand grenade.
Now I got my hurricane.
But she ain't had no crawfish, she ain't had no po' boy, and she ain't had no oysters.
I did have a fried oyster.
That doesn't count. You can get fried oysters at home.
We'll do a round trip too.
Yeah, we gotta come back. Without a group.
Cause I ain't gonna get no fried oysters at home.
So, last night, flying out tomorrow, salute.
And in the words of the Greeks, because I look like my daddy, what's poppin' tweet? No denials. Ever. Wait, you gotta see the official Pat O'Brien's. So you know I was here. And I was being hard headed and getting this big one. It's okay. I'm a grown up.
That's right.
I'm almost 50.
So the small one, the cup is clear. It don't look good.
I know. It ain't real strong, but it's a creeper, ain't it?
It'll creep up on you.
That's why I'm not going. Oh, let me start to see the time my cherry stem.
Did you?
Dang, no. I don't know if I can still do it. I gotta get through the hole.
That's what she said.
I still can do it.
Cheryl and the other ladies, they only cancel me out. They're gonna do some karaoke. I'll show you that in a minute.
Who ain't mean to touch the microphone? That is bad production.
Yes, it is. You're fired.
My bad. I'm not used to production. But now this was Instagram until Meta had it on me. So I can't do my Instagram content creation no more. Oh wait.
One more.
Oh. What are they got? What is they having? A wizard?
Huh?
A pirate wizard? They dressed up like
They always have little theme stuff all the time. Facebook groups, pirate group. Anyway, this will be the final thing for tonight. And tomorrow morning we all get on a plane and leave. And we got a real tight plane change.
Run like the movies for real.
We got to run like OJ. So hopefully the second leg from Nashville to RD will be delayed. I can't run. Anyway,
We in a wheelchair.
peace out, y'all.
It's supposed to be NC, not MC, right? Okay. Oh, we got them all coming up. Oh, Billie Jean. All right, this is for everybody who's 50 and over. We about to take it back to the 1990s.
Girl, I must warn you. I seen something strange in my mind. Your situation's serious. Girls, they're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationship can see from the start. It's all so deadly. When love has together from the heart. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Mr. That girl is poison. Let's trust the big one to find that girl is poison.
You know.
It's some poison. Think she's the best in the world. She's so fly. She'll drive you right out of your mind and steal your heart. Make your heart beat where she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming. Poison, baby, moving and slow. Looking for another better like the one you played. Made a better they know. Screaming on her money in a hotel. She's so into you.
How do you know? All right, y'all. I know y'all have a routine. Let's see it. Let's see it. Here we go. Here we go. Poison. 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 And the Dave Chappelle robot. Everyone help him sing the song. Sing!
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is poison. But it's fine, girl is poison.
Somebody hit the high note. Yo, give it up to the ladies from North Carolina. I thought y'all were gonna do a routine because she looked like she started it off. I know, everybody just looked at you. She started doing that.